What is up, guys, and welcome back to some COD gameplay again. This time around Downpour. I haven't played this map a lot, to be fair, and when I haven't really liked it, actually. So, I mean, you know, I didn't do bad, but I didn't do too good. I just did average, really, and you'll see how it goes on. But anyway, I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay, as it probably went on a bit longer than I'd like to. I've still got a bit of a cold as well, so if my voice sounds a bit crap, then that's the reason why, but I'm just going to have to figure But anyway, I'm going to talk about the Champions League draw today. Now, it was, last Friday, was it? I mean, this is going out on Wednesday, so it's out on last Friday, and it was a pretty interesting draw, to be fair. I mean, obviously, before the draw, you think top four teams: Barca, Real Madrid, Juventus, and Bayern Munich. And they've all drawn each other. I mean, obviously, Bayern's got Madrid, and then Barca's got Juventus. So, you know, two big teams will be going out into the semis, which is, I think, pretty great. And then even better, Leicester, I've got Atletico Madrid, which, to be fair, I think they'll give them a good game, actually. Atletico Madrid, they are third in the league, I think. And, you know, it'll be very surprising to see how they do. Will they go through? I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, Sevilla, I don't think was obviously the best opponents. I know they beat them kind of in the first leg 2-1. And the thing is, I didn't really watch any of the Leicester legs. So I don't know how Sevilla played and how good Sevilla was. But, you know, it'll be an interesting tie, I think. And then, obviously, Monaco has got Dortmund. Them two, I think, are quite lucky, to be fair, because I don't think them two deserve to be into the semi-finals. Obviously, like I said, I think the top four teams are Real, Barca, Juventus, Bayern, and, you know, the bigger teams, you know, you could say do deserve to be into the semis, but at the same time, it's who they draw. But I think Dortmund and Monaco got quite lucky, to be fair, because, like I said, you know, I know Monaco obviously beat Man City, which you could say was a good win, but then you could say it was a bad win. And then, obviously, Dortmund, I think they beat Porto, was it? They performed, I think, quite well over the two legs. So, I think Dortmund will do them, though, and I think Dortmund will be in the semis. I just think they've got, you know, overall, a better team. Monaco, to be fair, they are up and coming. I know they've got a huge bit of money behind them, but they've got some really good youngsters coming up, and, you know, they're looking really good, and I think they'll be quite good in the future if they don't sell them. But yeah, like I said, I think Dortmund will obviously get into the semis. Leicester and Atletico, like I said, it'll be an interesting tie. You've got the thing is, you've got to go with Atletico Madrid, aren't you? They're the better side, aren't they? But I really want Leicester to get through. It'd be so good if they get into the semis. It'd be so good for them. And then obviously you have Barca and Juventus. So it's going to be hard on that, because obviously Barcelona, I don't think they're doing that well in the league. I mean, they are second, and I found it funny how on Twitter it was like, oh yeah, they just came and won 6-1 against PSG, and then they lost 2-1 against Stevo Pito. So, you know, sometimes it's a funny way to go like that. I mean, you look at Leicester, for example, and you say, look, they're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and they're like, 15th in the league, so it's just, sometimes ends up just funny like that. But for me, Barca or Juventus, I think that's probably harder than the Bayern Munich and Real Madrid tie. I really do, because you think Barcelona, they should just easily beat Juventus over the two legs, but Juventus this season, I think, are looking quite good, and they've got quite a few good players, so I really don't know how that's going to go. For me, with the Bayern and Real Madrid tie, I think it's going to be Real Madrid, to be fair. They've been playing very well in the league this season. I know Bayern Munich, obviously, every season they just dominate their league, but the thing is, they deserve to, because they have the better players and have the best team. But apparently there's a few problems going behind the scenes at Bayern Munich. You know, some of the players apparently aren't really happy with Carlo Ancelotti or something like that. But I do think Real Madrid will win in the end. I mean, Real Madrid probably didn't want Bayern, but I still think, you know, Real Madrid will win. And to be fair, I think they will probably win the cup, to be fair. I think whoever wins out of the Bayern and Juventus match, and unless they don't draw Real Madrid in the semis, I think that'll probably be the final, to be fair. I really want Leicester to win it. Obviously, I think mainly everyone does. But, you know, it's going to be such a long shot, and, you know, you just don't see it. I mean, obviously, Sevilla now, you know, they want the hardest of teams, but, you know, they still did pretty well, Leicester. I mean, to be fair to them, to say that their first try of getting to a knockout stage, and I don't think, was it, Arsenal haven't got there in 10 years, which is just absolutely mad. So, you know, it'll be very interesting. We'll see how it goes, but I'm quite excited, to be fair, because like I said, two big teams will be going out of this competition. It's either Juventus or Barca or Bayern or Real Madrid. So, you know, it'll be very exciting, and it'll be really good to see how those draws end up. But anyway, like I said, guys, gameplay wasn't the best. I mean, I did all right, and then I didn't do too well. It was quite a big... The thing is with this map, it's a lot bigger than you think, to be fair, and... you know, there's a lot of running about. And I know where, like, you know, the main action happens kind of in that building bit and to the left-hand side. I mean, some, you know, people do go down this right-hand side where them big containers are, but to be fair, guys, overall, I just don't like this map. I think it's too big. You know, I think I've only played about 2 or 3 times on it. This is probably my second or third time, and I just don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but it's probably because I don't really do well on it ever. You know, I don't think I've got, you know, more kills than deaths really on it. So, you know, that's just my opinion. Anyway, we kind of thrashed them in the end, 75-40. A lot of their players was leaving and, you know, joining at the same time. So their team chemistry was probably a bit dysfunctional. Again, sorry guys if you kind of hear me sniffling or, you know, my voice is a bit impaired because, you know, I have got a cold. You know, I have to record it because this video has to be out today, but, you know, it's just one of those things. But anyway, we finished 8 for 8. Again, like I said, not the best of games, but, you know, it's just one of those things. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!